There are as many as 100,000 active missing persons cases in the U.S. at any given time. Startling statistics that, if enough time passes, don't always have the best outcome. WCBI's Selena Schaefer speaks to a local sheriff who's solving a cold case of his own and shares with us why the trail runs dry. She joins us now in the studio with more on that. Selena.
That's right, Andrea. In Mississippi alone, there are over 100 reported missing persons cases, and roughly 20 of them are from our local area. I spoke with Itawamba County Sheriff Chris Dickinson, and he shares insight into some of these kinds of cases.
Search parties and canine units. That's how the search for a missing person begins. But as days and weeks go by, leads are harder to come by. Itawamba County Sheriff Chris Dickinson has even seen his fair share of cases, and ones that have even gone cold. He's currently working on one that's pushing 9 years.
And that's one of those cases where we have people tell us 10 different stories, and we follow up with every one of those stories. We have dug in wells all over the place. People, said that he was thrown in a well.
A Northeast Mississippi sheriff says a tip last week on a cold case led investigators to abandoned wells, but no sign of a Tremont man missing for 7 years.
Unfortunately, nothing came of those leads.
That's a tough case when you don't have any evidence that you can physically support evidence. You can't find that person.
The most important component to these investigations is evidence.
If we have something to go on and we can substantiate the leads that we're given and it becomes evidence, we're going to find you. Unfortunately, if you don't have any leads, you don't have the evidence, you're kind of stuck. We're not going to waste the resources that we have, but if we have a tangible reason to continue a search for someone, then we're going to do it.
Dickinson says that the majority of missing persons do not involve foul play.
Most of the time people go missing because they want to go missing. That's number one. That'll lead up 75 to 80% of our missing person cases.
And with these cases, time is of the essence.
We'll get it on the newscast, and it won't be 10 minutes, and the young person will call and say, "Am I in trouble?"
That's right. Dickinson says that using every tool to get the word out is key. He says that often if a missing person's photo airs in a newscast, that they can receive a call from that individual before the end of the program.